excited about today's video. We're going to be talking about a product from Custom Dynamics. Custom Dynamics makes lighting kits and accessory lights for just about any application you could think of. Marker lights, LEDs, tail lights, headlight rings for motorcycles, any application. Like I said, I'm going to be talking about the Magic Flex. The Magic Flex is an engine light kit. There are 4 LED strips here. We've got all our wiring. We've got our primer for the adhesives. We've got everything we need right here. And of course, here we have the remote itself. Okay, and we have 2 keychain remotes there as well. Alright, we have all our instructions. We have everything we need to get started. So let's go ahead and throw it on Fieldy. Let's go ahead and take a look at everything the kit includes. First, of course, we have our directions. A simple to follow wiring diagram here. All right. Fuse holder. We have our adhesive primer. We have a couple of those primers. We have our simple on-off switch, which we will not be using because we're going to be using our remote. I'll show that here in just a moment. Fuse holder, extra wire, zip ties, another primer, electrical connectors. So the kit comes with everything you need. Of course, we have our wire cages, more electrical connectors, butt connectors, and some adhesive tape. Okay. We have a total of 5 LED strips. We have 3 small and 2 large. These will be going on the underside of the tank. Alright, and each of them have their own wiring, as you can see. So they're all separate. And of course you have your simple green and black wiring. Positive, negative. Alright. Now let's take a look at the simple on-off remote. And of course you have your directions inside here. Okay, very simple. This of course is going to go to your positive side of the battery. Then to the wiring for the negative terminal, and your positive. Very, very simple. Then you have your remotes. Simple on and off. Right. Let's go ahead and get started. First thing we need to do is go ahead and remove our battery cover so we can access our terminals more easily. Then we're going to disconnect our negative terminal of our battery. Now that our negative cables are removed, we're ready to proceed. Our next step is to determine where we want to put our strips, our lights. Okay, I'm going to put the longer ones on the inside edge of the fuel tank here. Alright, one on each side. One here. on the inside of our frame on the down tube, and the other right inside here in this area, right behind the little toolbox, accessory box for the Classic, right in that little up frame, little tube there. So they all should be hidden very well. I'll probably only use 4. I may end up using the 5th one, but they should be plenty bright enough that I may not need to use the 5th light. Since one of my chosen locations is behind our little tool storage area, or a little auxiliary storage box rather, I'm going to go ahead and remove it so that I can access behind it. Now that all of our areas are accessible, I would suggest going ahead and taking just a dry shop rag and wiping all the areas to get them free of dust and whatever contaminants may be on there. Just a quick wipe up is all you're going to need. Then we're going to take our primer. Okay, it has a dot. It says to crush at dot. Okay, and this will dry up. It has a sponge on the tip. It'll dry up rather quickly, so you need to go ahead and move. It comes with 2 of them, so while I'm over here on this side, I'm going to go ahead and prime under the tank area here, just on the inside of this rim, this area as well, and our area inside here. And then I will go over and prime the other area. So you want to prime, take the backing off of your light, of your strip there, and go ahead and put it on. Alright, let's go ahead and do these 3, and let's see how they look. Okay, these 3 are installed. We've got our tank strip here behind this lip. There's the wiring for that. It is routed under the tank and through here and out the center portion here, as you can see there. Alright, this one is installed, and I routed its wiring up through the center portion here, through these wiring harness, and out through the side over here. This strip is installed. It is up. The wiring goes up and down the frame. It is zip tied into place, and it also comes through the center portion and out through the other side. That is why there's 2 sets of wires there. Alright, let's go ahead and get the other side. This side is installed, and our wiring is ran similar to the others, and we have our 4 sets of wires for our 4 lights. Now we can start our wiring. The next step is to go ahead and trim our wires. I'm using 18 to 20 inches as my length. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and trim these so that we have our length. We're going to run the black wires together as our negative and the green wires together as our positive. And they'll be going in connectors, and we'll be wiring them in. The next step is to go ahead and skin the black outer housing off of your wire sets, and I would suggest a stripper similar to this one. It is adjustable for tension so that you don't cut the wires while you're trying to strip them. You want to leave the inner casings alone so that your wires are insulated. The next step is to go ahead and trim your negative wires. I'm leaving about 4 inches out of the exit point for the wires. That is going to be your ground. You're going to trim those negative wires and twist them together. They're going to be connected to this piece of 18 gauge wire that is included in the kit, and it's going to be grounded into the frame of the motorcycle. Before we get too far into the video, I want to go ahead and take a second to talk about a company that is near and dear to my heart, literally right now. It is Missouri Meerschaum. Missouri Meerschaum is a pipe company, and they specialize in corn cob pipes. They do have a couple of hardwoods, that are very affordable, along with all their pipes. With this company, you're not going to have to get a second mortgage on your house to get an enjoyable pipe. They have the corncob pipes. This is the Southern Gentleman. They were kind enough to send this to me, and I appreciate that very, very much. So a very special thanks to them. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at that. The detailing is very smooth. You get the dark color. It is pre-seasoned just a tad. I have used Missouri Meerschaum for many years. I do like their pipes. This is one of their classics that I've had for a long, long time. As you can see, and they last a long, long time. Okay, the benefits of a corncob pipe: you have the sweet textures that come through, and the durability. They don't get too hot. Fine mouthpieces. I'm going to leave a link in the description below to Missouri Meerschaum. Head on over there and check them out. They have great, great selections. Once your wires and connectors are together, these are very, very good quality connectors. They have heat shrink on them. You can use a heat gun, a blow dryer, or just a cigarette lighter, as I've done here. This one is already ready to go. Just go over the connector, turning it, and boom. A little wipe down, and it's ready to go. I went ahead and put the negative circuit on the voltage regulator bolt here that holds the bracket on, and that should give us a perfect ground into the frame. And I've ran our positive wires underneath the frame here, underneath the seat. All right, let's go ahead and work on the positive side. Let's go ahead and hook up our remote system. All right, here's our box. I have ran the two black wires that run off of it and the red wire through the harness hole in the back. All right, our green positive wires from our light strips are going to go inside this box and connect to the white wire coming off of our remote switch. Alright, our red wire, of course, is going to go over to the positive terminal. It has an inline fuse. We're going to run it behind the battery. And of course, we're going to connect our two black wires to our battery terminal itself. Alright, let's go ahead and do that now. Now that all of your connections are squared away, now we can go ahead and fasten our battery back in, put our cover, and close everything up and wipe everything down and see how it works. Alright, everything is back together and closed up and squared away. Let's see if it works. Look at that. Oh man. Okay. That is super awesome. Okay, let's get it a little bit in the dark. Look at that. That is absolutely incredible. Alright, I'm going to wait till nightfall and we're going to get a better look at this kit. Alright, I'm behind my local shopping center, and as you can see, it is night. There are some street lights here in the parking lot area. Let's go ahead and turn on these lights. Look at that. Just look at the area that it covers. Number one, that's safety. Other motorists can see you more easily. They're guaranteed to see you, actually. It looks great. Absolutely fantastic. The green on green is absolutely incredible. Look at the difference. That is great. Now I only used 4 in the areas that you saw. If you have the B5 or the Bullet with the square box here, behind that would be an excellent place to put the 5th one. Just look at that. Complete visibility. Even from a distance, vast improvement for visibility. Not only does it look great, but it's a smart idea to keep you safe. I can't say enough about this kit, guys. It looks fantastic. It's sure to get better visibility, so it's keep you safer while you're riding. Other motorists are going to see you. Be sure to check your local laws just to make sure that you're not breaking any codes in your local area by having these. Alright guys, I have pulled over on the side of the road. It is completely dark. No moonlight, no nothing. Alright, let's go ahead and hit this button. Look at that. Let's see just how far it illuminates out. That is crazy. Absolutely insane. That's incredible. Again, not only does it look great, but it's a safety feature. Make sure you're seen. And you get to add a little custom flair from Custom Dynamics. That about wraps it up for the Custom Dynamics Magic Flex. I mean, they got multiple colors, multiple options. You can get a controller for your smartphone. You can get remote control, a simple on-off push button. And you name it, they can probably do it, or they can make it for you. I mean, the color options are vast. And they have a model where you can change the colors on your smartphone. So I'm going to leave a link in the description below to Custom Dynamics, and I'd like to give them once again a very special thanks. And I'd like to give a shout out to Aaron, who is my point of contact. Awesome person to deal with. Alright guys, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, and since you're down there, you might as well subscribe. Alright, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next video.